Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Welcome to Troy, Alabama. A lot of fans might think that running through the tee is reserved for the Volunteers of Tennessee. But the Trojans here at the Vet would strongly disagree as we are set for a showdown on the wiregrass. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on a team looking for its first win, the Troy Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Mountaineers will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Troy's offense will start this game off. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. Breaks the tackle. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Thomas. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wilson to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They're going back to the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Mountaineers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Lawson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Now from inside the red zone. Plucks it out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Ohio was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Athens. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the MAC. And
turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Trojans send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Wilson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to sneak it.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last one.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Misses again, it's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. That's reeled in, it's Dozier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wilson to pass. Here comes the heat. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 3rd. Spins away from the defense. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Owens. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Makes the catch. It's Dozier. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too.
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to barrel in.
Whoa!
Touchdown Mountaineers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jess. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback's got the 1st. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Troy!
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Lawson. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wilson will throw. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They go to the ground. Quick spin on the ride. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal. Sneaks it in.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That 3-touchdown lead, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's Owens. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. To the air on second down. Looking left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Cheek. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wilson to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dozier. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wilson will throw. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Gonna try to get it himself. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Trojans will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Power football with the run. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today.
And the Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to the run. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. From From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Pulls it in. It's Tate. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He is never...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll try the run, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Wilson to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawson. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Shoots it to the left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Makes the catch. It's Dozier. At the 35, he's open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And you can see the defensive coordinator so upset after that play because everybody on his side is thinking it's going to be a run on 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the 50, but you need guys in the back end to just step up in that situation. If they throw the football, someone's got to make a play. You couldn't get it done, and now you've got 1st and goal in your own end.
The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Gonna be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver going in motion. Wilson will throw. Rush is on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's cheap.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Hold it, finds his man on the left. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers are facing 3rd and inches. Searching forward on the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give from the gun. Fighting off the defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. And into the end zone. Woo! Touchdown, App State. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cheek. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going for the big play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. This offense has it with really good field position. Catch in the middle, it's Lawson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
2nd down coming up.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And the punishment has been extended. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Tate. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll leave it with him. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. It's a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So now on comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll keep it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.